And this was the same kind of stuff, right, in El Chiringuito. In El Chiringuito, what happened last night was Pedrerol trying to protect Vinicius Jr. Against the provocations, against the comments, the hating comments from Cristobal Soria. Cristobal Soria, as you know, he's always blasting Real Madrid and Vinicius Jr. and other Real Madrid players. But the funny thing is, now they are trying to smash Vinicius Jr. for dancing every single time he scores a goal. And Pedrerol said we have to applaud these kind of things, these kind of details, this kind of spectacular, the spectacle, all the good things, all the beautiful things from soccer, and not the kicks and the tackles and the dirty game and all the stuff. That is exactly what we don't have to applaud, right? And Cristobal Soria was kind of bothered by that. He was freaked out a little bit. But my opinion is Cristobal Soria was just trying to blast Vinicius Jr. for whatever the reason, right? Because there have been a lot of players over the past dancing after scoring, and there's no drama with them, right? There's no drama. But now, just because it's Vinicius, there is drama, and I don't understand why. But anyways, that is the way it works. So it's not my thing. I don't know. So now let's go to FC Barcelona, because we already have to talk about them, because up to 4 players might be out of FC Barcelona next winter. And the reason for that is because this article from Sport, who says Joan Laporta are looking forward to get rid of these 4 players: Frenkie de Jong, Gerard Piqué, Jordi Alba, and Memphis Depay. I mean, as you know, it's been quite a drama within FC Barcelona, because aside of the signings, which is great, and everybody cheering and happy and all this stuff, there are also a lot of players very harmed by this policy from FC Barcelona of signing everybody and kicking out to some players, or putting them on the bench just because they are not performing at the level they are supposed to perform, right? And Frenkie de Jong, Gerard Piqué, Jordi Alba, or Memphis are the 4 of those 4 players that Joan Laporta and Barcelona want to get rid of next winter. I mean, I don't know what the destination is going to be for players like Gerard Piqué or Jordi Alba, because they are aging, of course. Frenkie de Jong is still young. Memphis Depay is a very good player, but still aging. And of course, for FC Barcelona, it's got to be a problem, because they have to get rid of players for the salary cap. I mean, the salary cap is not easy for anybody, but it's less easy for FC Barcelona, who has to face a lot of problems every single year to enroll players in La Liga, and they are already warned by the president of La Liga to reduce as much as possible the salary cap. So let's see what happens. Another different stuff is regarding to Rummenigge, the European Super League, and Florentino Perez, because now Rummenigge has taken advantage from Florentino Perez and the situation with the European Super League to blast not only Florentino Perez but also to Toni Kroos for saying the European Super League, it is something that should have happened already, right? And he said Florentino was against these super millionaires taking over the Premier League. But the problem is, he was against that, but now he's promoting the European Super League, which is pretty much the same thing, right? He wants more money coming in, he wants more sponsorship deals coming in and all this stuff, but Rummenigge is against that, and he's pretty sure that is not going to happen. Let me tell you something. When Florentino Perez is looking for something to happen, it will happen at some point. I mean, sooner or later, to me, the European Super League is going to happen. And of course, we will see the, the reborn European soccer, or whatever you want to call it. But of course, it's going to be more powerful than ever before. And the European Super League, of course, I'm pretty sure it's going to happen at some point. Not quite sure when, because we are still waiting for the decision of the Supreme Court in Europe, but to me, there's no question about it, and it'll happen at some point. So let's see. I don't know. I mean, it's probably something that I'm not quite sure about it, but yeah, it'll happen for sure. Okay, so more stuff regarding to this thing. It is, let me find it. Okay, just give me a second. No, Robert, son los de español por un lado y los de inglés por otro. Los de inglés, si tienes prisa, no hace falta que los hagas ahora, los puedes dejar para luego. Y el último de inglés es el vídeo largo, ¿vale? So, more stuff regarding to this thing. Yeah, I think I told you, for the next game against Leipzig, we will have to the next attack. Rodrigo Goes, Vinicius Jr. and Fede Valverde. The odds are pointing that way. And to me, it is probably the most accurate attack considering Hazard didn't perform in the best way. So to me, the best thing that can happen for Real Madrid right now in terms of attack and all the stuff, it is that to have these three players on the attack of Real Madrid, because right now they are the most dangerous players in Real Madrid. As you know, this is the article from Marca. Apparently, Fede Valverde, Rodrigo Goes and Vinicius Jr. will be there against Leipzig. Remember, we are playing against, a team that has Timo Werner and Nkunku as not the rising stars, right, but as the main stars in Leipzig, and it might be a tricky game, so we will have to be very, very careful with them. And of course, I don't know what is going to happen, but to me, they will probably, we shouldn't have any problem to beat these guys down, because I think that we are better than them, but you never know, man. In soccer, every single thing can happen. Okay, so, more stuff is regarding to the explosion of Asensio. This guy, Asensio, went completely crazy in the bench of Real Madrid, and right now they are releasing a video where you can see to Asensio and his reaction, as you can see there. I'm not gonna play it, but Nacho's compare versus the reactions of Nacho when he's not playing. And when he's not playing, he's celebrating like another player, like anyone, celebrating the goals of his teammates and all the stuff. That is the big difference between Asensio and Nacho. Nacho is a professional and he really loves Real Madrid and he really loves what his teammates are doing on the field, and he really doesn't care whether he plays or not, because he's always super, super happy about it, right? So my opinion on that is, yes, Asensio should be a little bit more humble and try to understand in soccer the things work that way. And if you didn't want to go out and find another team, this is just a consequence of your own decision, right? Nobody else to be blamed, man. It is about you. It's just you. Don't look around and see who else's is the fault, because it's not anybody else's right? Anybody else the fault, right? So anybody else to blame, it's your thing, it is your responsibility to take better decisions in the future. So it's up to you, man. I have nothing else to say.